Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Level 99 live stream where y'all have been really kind to me tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see what DSP's getting into. But it's a Dashfire video, so I'm okay with it. Shout out to Dashfire, friend of the channel. We're gonna watch the week in review, August 17th to the 21st. Let's stop yapping and let's start enjoying. Ladies and gentlemen, Dashfire's latest. Enjoy. Let me know if this is too loud, if this is low. And look at these production values, bro. I'm a huge slut for production values, and this is it. This is it. The piglet just clocked in early. What? Huh? NWO News, thank you so much. Link 101, thank you. And Chow, I do remember 12-ounce mouse. Shout out to 12-ounce mouse. I had raw fill open, it scared the shit out of me.
What is going on, guys? We are back for another DSP video. And this was a short week, but it was a robust, meaningful week. And we start today looking at the views for DSP gaming.
Oh boy.
And my god, look at this. Absolutely look at this. Imagine doing this for almost 20 years. And these are the views you get.
Look, I'm not even gonna front, all right? It's always quality above quality over here, and I'm not Mr. Views, okay? But his idea of a bad numbers would be like very much improvement.
Shut the fuck up and eat it.
You know what? You're right. You're right. No, you're right. It is quality over quantity.
But remember, guys, he's very successful, and we're all jealous of him. And then he puts this out on Twitter. I'm back. Join me for a great return podcast featuring a discussion on Capcom's fighting game posterity
Dash?
and
No, I did not.
locking in the next DSP Tries It. You notice how
my contribution to Dash's content was the PWR, the fuck PWR festival.
biggest thing in
And all
caps
I did was give him
is about
some
giving him
voiceovers.
money for DSP Tries It. And look at this. We start off the stream where it doesn't say $150. It says $300 as the goal.
What the?
And he said, oh, I forgot to change it. The GTA stream, we were going for 2 goals, so I didn't have a chance to reset it.
Uh-huh.
It's funny, Phil, how you didn't reset the 300, but you reset how much you got.
Oh!
It's almost like you're sending a message to your audience of what you expect at least every day.
Yikes.
And then the topic of DSP Tries It comes up, and he says he will not do the Wendy's combo meal because it's nothing new. However, he will do the adult Happy Meal from McDonald's. And what is that Happy Meal? Oh yeah, that's right. It's the normal menu.
Womp womp.
Make that make sense, Phil. And then we started the week off with Paranoia from DSP, as he's worried his whales are not going to be there this week. And he's telling people, please step up.
So I'm not kidding you. Out of my 10 streams this week,
oh my,
there's a whopping 5 streams that I don't know if they're going to hit the goal. Okay?
Okay.
So I guess what I would say is, if you guys want to see DSP Tries It this week, which I certainly do, please support whatever stream you can be at. If we hit a goal, that's great. But if you were going to support, please support still. Let's try to hit multiple goals during the streams where we're going to get more people and more support. So hopefully that'll cover the streams where likely we're not going to get much support.
And then again, yet another rant. The old man shaking his fist at the cloud. Of course, I'm talking about FGC. And he's pissed that FGC ruined fighting games and dumbed it down so anyone can play it. It should be only for fighting game experts.
So, touching on what we were talking about earlier, gatekeeping, for an example, like DSP's trying to gatekeep, like you need to be able to hit your inputs in order to do the stuff in fighting games. I think there needs to be less gatekeeping in fighting games and more gatekeeping in professional wrestling. I'll just let anybody hop that guardrail or lack of it.
I'm not going to go into too much detail because we've all heard this.
And I support those that support me, Carney.
FGC bad.
Thank you.
They're sheep. I'm better than them. Listen to me. And we all know his marathon gets supported by like 2 or 3 people under sock accounts. But DSP can't let his ego accept reality. And he's going to go on to say that so many people support him during these marathons. And there's many different factors that go into a successful marathon.
Oh, Sidious, that I don't know. He says, when you're doing a marathon of classic games like the Mega Man marathon I did recently, and I crush it financially, do I think it has to do with the games? Do I think it has to do with just people coming by? Does it have to do with the marathon? It's all of the above, because I don't really think that there is one factor that is determining, you know, support levels. There's been nights that I played GTA 4 and I made like $300, and there's been nights that I made like $30. It's the same game. So what, you know, what's the difference? I don't know.
And then DSP played the Battlefield 6 open beta.
If you want to call it that.
And despite him playing every single Battlefield game, he has now learned that you can spawn on squad mates in Battlefield.
You know, he is live now.
Usually,
I think
when you do your
Darkwing,
job for 20 years,
I don't think he would.
You're supposed to have some progression. You're supposed
you know,
to get
it is
better
kind
at
of weird.
your
He
job.
doesn't have a. Maybe we haven't seen it yet, but PWR hasn't said anything about the recent situation. I mean,
he's supposed to learn.
He lives a sheltered life.
DSP has gone in reverse. He's worse now than he's ever been, and his hand is held in every single stream.
True.
And not only that, because he's so brainwashed playing all that Call of Duty, he says, I forgot, this is a team game. Of course, what DSP does is he runs off from the team, starts shooting like it's Call of Duty, and complains that the team is not following him and doing their own thing. And then DSP showed off his PC icons. And there's a few things to note here. First off, he never deletes games. He's got RoboCop, Doom on there, Fallout London, Taxi Life, Mega Man, and Cast and Chill still on his PC.
Darkwing.
The other thing I want to point out, he has Microsoft Edge, Chrome, and Firefox all installed on his PC. He also has Discord and Zoom installed on his PC.
Interesting.
And not only that, look at the bottom. Second from the left, chat exports. That means he is saving in a folder chats he had with different people.
Makes you think.
I wonder why you would need that, Phil.
What?
I wonder if there's any pay pigs in there. And of course, new game, you know what that means.
Ha!
DSP gets trolled. And he's on PC with the in-game chat. And we have these comments. Panda was 16. Hi, Phil. Panda was 16. Phil Snake Kino. But he let them ban Derek. Why didn't you unban him, Phil? And of course, the money was not there. Imagine that, another new game that he decided to play after it released. And because there's no money coming in, he says, I'm having zero fun. I wonder, Phil, I wonder why.
They're just from the
every
Kino
single
DM
time,
What a dumbass idiot he was. He dropped the DMs. Now, Triple P saying that he wasn't going to do it and he was waiting for Phil to do it. Maybe serendipitous, you know, after the fact, but like, bro, so dumb.
Support. You're not having fun. The game's boring. The game's messed up. It's fucked up, dude. They fucked it up.
Because he keeps feeding the trolls.
And he goes on to say,
he keeps
guys,
feeding them.
if we hit the support goal,
I
will 100% buy the game. You know, the game that he's having zero fun. If not, I don't know. Maybe.
Exactly.
And now it's time to see DSP in action in a team-based game. Battlefield 6.
Me some Chris Chan.
Let's see how Big Brain Burnell did.
Drop him in here.
It does feel, I feel like the full auto guns are way overpowered right now. People barely aim and spray and you die like right away.
Exactly. Like, I wouldn't have, none of us would have known that Phil was telling Triple P that his wife has cancer or something if he didn't put the shit out there. So is it real? It doesn't look good either way. If it's real, then instead of spending time with his ailing wife, he's playing video games and begging on camera, or just faking it, going to such levels than to say something and put something out into the ether so vile and so serious. The keynote arc showed how truly special Phil is the nicest way I could put it. Worse if you lied about it in your opinion.
Oh my god. I keep forgetting that this game, it's team-based. So if you
here's the thing, like, Phil is his own biggest detractor. Let's just stop it. Let's just stop. Like, we got people out here saying that they're the top detractor, and if you say that out loud, you're cringe. I don't make the rules. If you have to go around telling everybody you're a king, you're not a king. Holy shit, and speaking of kings, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens and everybody in between, give it up for Papa Phil. Wow. Wow. Thanks, buddy. Thanks a lot for bringing this into the world.
And there's likely 2 other guys right next to him.
Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have met all of these excellent people. Welcome, my friend. Sheesh. Do you have any unsolicited fish pictures that we can enjoy?
No matter what. That's on me. That's something I have to totally
Hope your
get used to.
Monday
It's
night
my
is
fault.
agreeable with you. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm sure I'll start to get used to it.
Big support.
Right now, I'm not used to it. I get a kill, I start to reload
it's a
right
red
away
carpet
instead of looking
affair.
around.
All the
My
heavy
fault.
hitters coming through. All the heavy hitters hanging out with the crew. You know, we out here. This is how we do.
What are you kidding me?
Linda's being...
See what I mean? I start firing. Okay, I admit I missed the first shot. Then it goes hit, hit. I need one more hit. I go to fire. Keep
Look,
spraying wildly.
man,
I'm dead.
Sometimes you
You're
gotta
just, like,
have a little
actually
U-time.
having to fucking
And you're spending it the
take your
best
time
way you
is
know
worse
how,
than
all the
just
way up
spraying
here
right
in level
now in this game.
99.
Spraying is overpowered.
Oh no, I ain't Googling that shit.
Should not be insta-downing you.
I don't want that algorithm sticking to me. I work in IT, y'all.
Oh, what?
This
I
isn't
don't
Call
get
of
that
Duty.
At all.
Man.
I shot him in the face. It didn't register, and I
Oh,
instantly
here
got
we
down.
go
Okay.
again. He doesn't understand. Miss, miss, miss. Maybe hit him. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what?
DSP is like that stereotype of the face.
What happened?
Your true enemy when he...
I can't even tell what's happening half the time.
Brother, we've been hitting so many goals. Let me try this again. DSP is like that stereotype of the face you true enemy. Then the wise sage reveals a mirror to symbolize Phil being his own worst enemy. Phil still wouldn't get the hint. True. All right. I'm sorry. It took me such a hard... It was really difficult for me to read that. I'm sorry.
Get down. I don't know. I was shooting him in the face. How did I die?
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he did everything but hit the guy.
What? What happened?
And he does it all slow, like, what happened?
Every bullet connected, no one died, then I instantly died.
Let's see. Back and to the left. Back. Miss, 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 miss. And don't you see numbers when you hit people, by the way, in this game, in Battlefield? You hit them and it comes out like they bleed numbers like an RPG. Holy. Look, all I'm saying is we've had some heavy hitters in the industry coming through. We're rubbing elbows. We're standing shoulder to shoulder.
Are you kidding
with Dave himself, King Dave. We had Jade coming through here for a spell. Okay, maybe hit him that one time in the center of mass, though. So how did Deadeye Burnell do today? You can pick up any game, guys, and play it at a professional level.
What?
slow motion is killing me.
Oh.
Oh no! How did they know I was there? Empties an entire clip without killing anyone and then thinks he has tricked everyone by moving an inch to the side.
It doesn't make any sense.
Philip,
I'm not firing. How would anyone have known I'm there?
Oh no, guys! I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't play one on TV. I don't even know how to spell the word. But there is something to be said. On the internet, someone brought up the idea that unless it's right there in front of him, it doesn't exist to him. I don't know what the clinical term of it is called. It's object permeance, if I'm mistaken. So he literally, just like we all saw, emptied the clip, not hit a single thing, turned around, moved literally maybe 1 or 2 steps in another direction, and then expected them not to follow him. Out of sight, out of mind. That is the clearest example that I can say. His object permeance is only what's immediately in front of him. There is just no world around him, and that's why you're turning into Jade. No. No, don't do it. I think it's bad reaction mechanics, dude. He's old. He's old, and the gin is wearing him down.
And you're never gonna believe this, guys. First stream of the week.
No doubt, Carney.
Brand new game. And he doesn't make the goal.
What the?
What a shame.
You know, I didn't think I was going to have that much fun today, but I was hoping that we were going to get a good supportive crowd today, and we didn't.
Another one.
And that's what sucks.
Yeah, you hear that? All the people that support him in this stream, it doesn't matter. Support sucked. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't enough money, dudes.
This is why anytime any support comes through, we go to the green room. And that's why I honored the agreement when I said that we were going to smoke J's every 25 miles.
And then after the stream, DSP put this out.
King be cruel.
After today's stream,
King be bitch.
And we did that
skipping
shit.
Battlefield 6. Conquest is too chaotic. Smaller maps feel like a COD ripoff. And the second stream didn't even get support. Perhaps the beta was a great idea to save me some time and money. I'd like your feedback, so please share. And who replies?
Uh-oh.
Billy Mitchell.
What the?
Here comes the beggar king again to grovel like a slave.
Damn.
And then we have Moobs, who shows DSP as an actual pig. And then
You mean
we get to the night
like
stream,
PWR?
GTA 4 with mods.
Shout out to
Any-
JG Win, by the way, friend of the channel. We love JG Win. The calculator. Because you can count on him. Keeping the pig's feet to the fire.
Worried, and he's telling people, don't freak out, but we might not have DSP tries it for the McDonald's
Definitely
adult
the
Happy
booze.
Meals, unless people support. That is right. Give him money for him to eat a Happy Meal.
Yikes.
Then he put this out about GTA 4. Please come by to chill and support the final streams of this classic at 7 p.m. Remember when it was 6:45? Remember when it was 6:30? Remember when it was 6:25? It's funny how he pushes it later and later, but the end time never changes.
Interesting.
But he wants the same amount of support.
And that's why chat was like, I was jump scared. Phil was actually early.
And this is the biggest scam that DSP is running right now.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say he misses the goal by $20 or $30.
Let's say.
So in theory, to make up for that, he would only need an extra $20 or $30. So $170, $180.
Jesus.
But DSP says, please guys, let's hit 2 goals to make up for earlier.
Look, we hit 2 goals today. We hit 2 goals. It's that Kori Feldman crap.
You're telling me you missed it by like $20 or $30.
And the fact
you
that
now
he's
want
so
$150
chatty.
extra
The fact
to
that
make
he's
up for
so
that
chatty
$20 or $30.
and full of himself and like
that
aggro.
is how he scams people.
You know what? We might be onto something. He might be sniffing that Kori Feldman.
Of course, this is
That's
how
why
DSP
DSP and
holds
PWR
themes
get
hostage.
along
It doesn't
so
matter
well.
what game he's playing. There's always some sort of hostage deal with every game. And GTA 4 is no exception, especially for the DLC.
If we hit a double goal for GTA tonight, okay?
Like, what if they both, like, you know, Maybe Phil's been fibbing this whole time. Maybe he lives in Canada. Or maybe PWR has been fibbing this whole time and he lives in Seattle. What's not to say that they both live in the same house? Kat's been gone for a while. You know why? Because she does not partake in the ski slopes, which is a shame. So it's a shame because I know Jenna would. I know for damn sure Jenna would. Now, I'm not trying to party with Jenna like that. But if it was Officer Sanders, then we can have a conversation.
PA will be next week.
Leave the diapers at home.
It'll be a daytime stream instead of a night stream. We'll finish the campaign of GTA 4 in that stream.
You mean to tell me you can't afford 11... what was the number? 1161?
And we will start the Ballad of Gay Tony.
Let's go! Jenna and PWR are made for each other.
There you
I dented
go.
Bonnie and Clyde.
We have to hit a double support goal tonight.
Hopefully they'll
$300.
drive a car
But if
off.
we hit a
No,
double goal,
I'm not even going to say that because then I would be no better than PWR.
The game, the base game, and we start.
I hope. Why did they take Hulk Hogan and not Laura Diaz?
Art Ballad of Gay Tony. There you go. But we must hit the double goal. So who's going to make that happen? That's all that you want and more.
The only thing that works against Phil when it comes to skiing the slope, just sniffing,
and now,
is the fact that he
eats
so much fast food.
DSP
starts questioning food
methadone clinics.
Sniffed out.
And why going from one drug to the other is a good idea.
So, I'm curious. Many of you may know the answer. I don't, because I've never been into drugs or know anything about it. Methadone, a methadone clinic is a place where they put you on another drug called methadone to get you to not be addicted to hard drugs anymore, correct? But my question is...
Oh my God, Phil, oh my God. This is such a tourist take. Let's let him finish. Maybe he's working towards a conclusion with this one. Let's see what he has to say.
Why then people say it turns people into a zombie? Like, does it really fuck you up? Does it actually, like, destroy you? In which case, how is that better than being on other hard drugs?
It actually made me think
to get you off heroin?
Thinks that Raj and Stu think could have been or he's sick enough.
How does it stop?
Can you say that again, Darkwind, in a different way?
From being addicted to
Hold
heroin.
on. Let me try and read it again. Maybe this is on my end. Let me try and figure this out. That actually made me think.
And how does it turn you into a zombie?
Raj and Stu thing could have been lore.
Oh, really? Buckwell says, no, his brother's been on methadone for 10 years.
He thinks fent is methadone.
By using it. It's only if you abuse it and take too much. So if that's the case, aren't you just substituting methadone for heroin?
Phil, shut the fuck up. Oh my God, this dude needs to stop. He just needs to stop. You're good, Darkwind. No. I just want to make sure that I understand what you're saying and I don't misinterpret what you're saying. That's how much I care about our conversations. That's what I'm getting at here. I want to make sure I got the full context. What were you talking about? Phil talking about methadone. Phil doesn't understand chasing the dragon, and you can't just cut things cold turkey, and this guy should know because he's a fucking alcoholic. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. I don't know. That was some bullshit dumbass take right there.
And how is that any better? If you're substituting a different drug for the...
You need to wean off of it, you fucking idiot. It's like, okay, I fucking bet you if Phil stopped drinking tomorrow, he would go into shock. His body would go into shock because you know that motherfucker drinks gin every day. Every day. There's no reason for him not to. So he'll do it. That's why he looks like shit.
Drug?
So I bet you if he stopped drinking, you know that's what killed Amy Winehouse, right? She tried to get clean, but the shock of her body going through alcohol withdrawal was the main contributing factor of her losing her life.
It blocks your opiate receptors, therefore fixing the chemical
Former
imbalance
alcoholic
in your
and
brain.
gambling addict acting all high and mighty about addiction treatment. Typical Phil. That's typical Phil. Wow. I am getting especially pissed off about this.
It gives you a flat effect. It makes you numb to all emotions.
Piss me the fuck off.
This is what I mean. Like, I understand, so you get off heroin so you don't die, but if it turns you into a zombie, then how does that help? But Buckwell's saying, no, it doesn't always do that. It's not like a blanket effect.
Jesus.
So first you have to get weaned off
I was
another
thinking
drug, then you
PWR
get
thought
weaned off the
that
methadone.
what happened
Jeez,
to
man.
Stu
That's
should have
horrible.
been you. Oh,
I wish
okay,
I
thank
would
you.
never wish that upon
Since
anyone.
you got a very
you know.
sixth
Holy
sense of right
crap,
and wrong.
man.
Yes, there you go. Now I got
Anyway, Mundo
Now I gotcha.
did a $5 super chat.
I
He says, would you rather have a horizontal butt crack or a vertical mouth?
I wish a
I would
motherfucker
rather
would.
have
I wish he
a
would say that
$75
shit.
contribution.
How
so we
come
can hit
it
our
wasn't
first goal.
Lord Diaz getting
And what a
ripped
shock.
apart by
A
an
dent
MMA
or a
fighter?
family member of a dent on drugs. What a shock that is.
Oh, remember,
And then
by the way, River Rejection, I would say former friend of the channel. Fuck him. Fuck that meth head. Running from the law. You need to smoke meth in order to find DSP unironically enjoyable.
Right after that, someone re-upped their membership, and by the way, it does not count towards the gold, dude,
Oh.
and said, for the next DSP tries it,
Is Rever
DSP
dead? He
does
might as
heroin.
well. I have
I
not
can
heard
only imagine
anything
he would fuck that
about
up too. What the fuck,
him
dude? Where
getting
am I supposed to
locked
put the
up?
needle? What the fuck, dude? I can't find in vain.
Ugh.
They fucked it up, dude.
And I do
And
be
of course,
Googling his name
DSP's
from
gonna
time to time. His
retcon
full
yet
government
again
name.
why you started wearing those shirts. In reality, it's because LTG told him, work on your sexy, wear more crispy clothes. And now DSP's gonna say it's because of his audience, because they liked the shirts and told him to wear more like that. And Phil, in both scenarios of LTG telling you work on your sexy and your audience telling you you're 43 years old, dress better, neither situation
Head
is good for
first.
you, Phil.
Thank you, King Michael. King Michael likes my shirt. This was actually the first summertime style shirt I ever wore 2 years ago. We did
Summertime
that
style.
summer
I
marathon.
don't know, guys. Do you wear 2 layers in the summer? I don't know. It's just, ugh. It's just so dumb and just so DSP, bro. Like the ugliest shirts he can find.
And I bought this shirt just for that marathon. And then people liked it so much, they said, will you wear other clothes like that? So then I did.
Yeah, so it's the
And then
it's
we
the
got a
chat's fault.
flash of classic DSP playing GTA. As on this mission, he says he's going after this character in the game. He's a hater. And what proceeds to happen is he tries to steal a bike, an NPC beats his ass down, and he fails the mission.
Dumbass.
Remember, dude, I never failed the mission.
Johnny Chase, welcome. What up, Peel?
He runs like the pussy he is.
Wow.
Take down the
It is a
hater.
red carpet affair. All the heavy hitters coming through. Yeah, he's not human, bro. He ain't real.
Fuck you and die.
No, I need this, you fucking idiot. Oh my god. You're
Yeah.
kidding. Dude, I ever failed the mission. I can't. He won't let me edit. Look.
Ah, he won't let me get it. He will always default to it won't let me have it.
We had this person, Kremp, start gifting subs.
Uh-oh.
Like 19 of them.
Jesus.
And it kept going and going and going. And DSP was happy with the money.
I'm sure he was.
However, it would go very, very bad very, very soon. As he would take
Classic.
offense to what Kremp is saying in the chat. People
Wolverine
kept
Doll
saying,
talked
"This is
about it.
ICS,
Friend
Iron
of the
Chef
channel. We
Sakai.
love
Don't
Wolverine
trust
Doll
him.
here.
Don't take the money."
We
And
love
Kremp said
Wolverine
to the
Doll.
audience, "I don't explain to peasants." And DSP took this personally, and he thought he was talking to him. And then this happened.
He originally was in the chat April 25th.
Why is he
He
auditing
said
his
one
chatters
word,
right now?
and that was it. And then he returned tonight. He said, thanks, homie, to your future stepdad. Then when I asked who to give the badges to, he said random. Then he said, I'll put up 250 subs if you collab with Papa on Wing on Kick. I love you both. Who is Papa on Wing?
A
I don't
notorious
know who that
gambling
is.
streamer,
How
I
would
think.
I collab with someone who I don't know who that is? I don't even know what content they make. I don't know, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Denquisition.
Then he says, I don't answer the peasants. Then he says, a little bit of the 200K I'm making this year. Thanks for giving good content. I don't answer to the less fortunate. Who are you talking to?
Damn.
I'm the streamer. I have a right to ask
What
you
an
whatever I
eloquent
want. and
word
you gotta
coming
answer.
from
If you don't,
Runa
I have a right
Monet,
to kick your ass
a
off
very
my stream,
eloquent
regardless of the fact of how
stream
much you
name.
contributed or not.
Damn.
Now, are you Iron Chef Sakai or not?
Holy.
Answer right fucking now in chat. Are you Iron Chef Sakai or not?
Hold up.
Siege mode.
I wanted an answer right now. The
Right
stream is
now.
on hold until we get a fucking answer.
Hey, he said the thing.
You're broken in the fucking I'm your daddy? Head. No, you're my little bitch. Don't you understand? I run the fucking show out here, not you.
Jesus Christ, guys. I try my best to be cordial and kind and receptive to all chatters across all the platforms. The way he talks to people that not only hang out in his chat, but give him money. That's another one to add to the Misery Merchant's list. The Misery Merchant on Twitter said very recently, what is it about Phil that...
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, what is it about Phil that you dislike the most? Because he said something along the line, something to the effect of, you know, people like me, or everybody, like, I'm universally liked or something like that. And so, of course, Misery Merchant took Phil to task, and everybody started retweeting and commenting. I had my 2 cents, threw it in there. Where was I going with this? God damn it, I just...
So enjoy your fucking ban. Go get fucked, okay? Now I'm not counting any of his contributions whatsoever towards the stream. He can go fuck himself.
Damn.
So let's see, 24.
He said all the criticism of him is invalid or made up. There you go. Thank you.
$20 from our goals for
these
tonight.
Goals, bro.
So this is now, who is the second place?
Now keep in mind, Krepp said he makes over $200,000 a year. And DSP over the years has said he barely spent any money on WWE champions. But then he says this.
I spend more on mobile games than you make in a year, bitch.
Wow. Oh. Look at the glee. Look at his smug little fucking face. Smiling with glee. Finally able to tell the truth. Yeah, devoured.
And then he banned Krepp. But as soon as he banned him and all the subs went away, Ether right away, on point, 50 kick subs.
Piss me the fuck off.
And now DSP is paranoid. Everyone is Iron Chef Sakai. And he demands right now to know if Ether is Iron Chef Sakai as well.
Oh my god.
No, I feel like he's in here every once in a while. Because don't you notice that? Because Ether, at least you've been here since the start when I started streaming on Kick. Did you notice? ICS, he comes back. There's always a new name randomly out of nowhere that will all of a sudden drop a bunch of contributions, and then we never hear from them ever again.
I'd be like,
just here, they drop it, and then they just disappear.
Getting to that line of touching the poo.
Right? So that's who I think it is.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Let me take that back, actually, because somebody donated to Phil today, and I think their name was Genesis Games. And I actually took a beat, and I looked him up on YouTube, and I crawled through his social medias to see if he was a creep. And then I realized that I was looking for trouble, and that's probably not a good look. So.
He doesn't come back with his own account. He can't. He's banned, but he comes back with burner accounts, I think, from time to time. So...
sometimes you got to let the poop...
Okay.
Wash to shore.
Well, you heard what I said earlier. If this stuff gets charged back, then no. Like, if during this week...
Oh, this was checked.
I don't get paid for these subs.
Stroding...
All right. Then no, then we're not doing it. So I'll let you know, because I actually get paid...
did he actually make this money?
On Thursdays?
Or did he not?
So I'll let you know on Thursday if I get paid
will he cash in
for all these subs. If they don't come through, that means this is all charged back, and it was all actually ICS, and then we can't do it. All right?
All right.
That's right.
He's asking for affirmation, like he's actually...
if I'm getting paid or not. Yep.
What a fucking prick, bro.
Now you heard that at the end. He's worried about chargebacks on Kick.
Uh-oh.
And remember in the past he always said, you can't charge back on Kick. Now he's saying you can, and he looked at his partner contract and it said that there actually could be chargebacks. And from what I've heard, the chargeback system is very similar to PayPal, how they don't do it themselves, it's a third party. And it's very different from the YouTube chargeback system. And I'll say this here, even if you're trolling him, do not give him money in hopes of chargeback.
Don't give him money.
First off,
at all.
You're giving him money. Second of all, there's no guarantee you'll actually win the chargeback. If you want salt from DSP, starve him of support. And then the true DSP comes out.
Thank you.
And then remember how Krepp said, I'm your daddy? That set DSP off? that was a hint to who he was.
What?
So the very first message from Crep, at your future stepdad, thanks homie. He kept talking to your future stepdad. And then we go a little bit further down, and it says, Crep said, at Crep. So he's talking to himself. So he thinks he's under the your future stepdad account.
Oh my God, what a dent.
Just a little bit of the 200K I'm making this year. And then Crep tries to say, I'm your daddy, to hint that it's your future stepdad. But of course, DSP is too dumb to understand that.
Who does this,
And then Crep
bro?
was banned on Kick, so he went to YouTube. Hey Phil, this is Crep. I just want to ask for your email so I can explain myself. I'm not charging back, by the way.
Every live stream has the cuck chair. And ICS is firmly planted.
And you can tell DSP is getting really, really pissed off at Kick because they keep saying, we're giving you moral support.
We are all
And DSP is going to go on to
ICS.
say, well, that's good, but moral support can't pay my bills, dude. Give me real support.
Exactly.
Okay. Another one. We gotta go back again. Buckwell says, I got 10,000 moral support on Kick. That's got to be worth something. It is. It's worth moral support because if you're not aware, right now, if I were to go to the store and I was checking out at the
Carney,
grocery
you
store,
do
and
what
they said,
you
"How would
want to
like
do.
pay, sir?" I would say, moral
Don't let
support.
me be that type of influence.
They don't
on
accept
you.
moral support as a form of payment at
You
the
are
grocery
your own
store.
person.
Okay. So that's not really how it works. All right. Anyway, John Michael did a $10 super.
And look at that, after he takes away the subs from Crep, back-to-back streams of not hitting the goal.
Uh-oh.
And look at that.
Fear Monarch says, realistic one or two of these deep LARPs where someone pulls the rug from under Phil and then socks out, so even Phil notices he's going to start tweaking with paranoia. Real Support says NWO News comes in the form of Alcoholics and Gamblers Anonymous hotline numbers. Oh my God.
Back-to-back streams where the goal was not hit. And it's
You know, I
almost
was thinking
20
about making a
minutes
bump
of the
that
daily
had
rap.
something like, if you
And
or
what's it
someone
all
you
about?
love is suffering
Money,
from gambling
money.
addiction
Yeah,
and
yeah.
alcoholism, please call this very real number.
And now we get to Monday. And the very first thing we see from DSP, as he says in chat, yes, auto mod is
You
on.
know what? I'm going to do it.
But it only mods
You gotta
comments
remind me,
with
though.
a
I'm
certain
gonna
list
forget.
of YouTube bad words, etc. And some of the examples of bad words that are banned: IRS, Panda,
Kino.
Kino Casino, 220, Snort, and of course the word job.
Huh.
And DSP is still talking
I can't believe
about
it.
Kremp and what happened last night when he says, when you have that level of nonsense, there's no way to tell what's real and what's not. That is right. Paranoid Side Phil is here. And we have a quote from DSP.
I have a feeling,
What do
Darkwing,
they
that we're
say?
going to see Phil
Don't
have
look in the horse's
a
mouth or
cardiac
whatever.
event on stream.
This man's brain is jello. And in the first clip,
Yes,
DSP's
thank
going to
you.
say,
Please do. I'm not kidding.
yes, you can charge
I'm
back
not kidding.
on Kick.
If you think that you're going to be
And then in
bothering
the
me
other
by
clip,
saying this,
he's
it
going to
is not
say,
going
no,
to be
you
the
can't
case.
do it. The money's mine. Thanks for the money, dummy.
Oh, no, that's not true at all. Absolutely on Kick, there can be chargebacks. It says as much.
I should
right
just set a stupid
on
reminder on my
the
phone.
partner income page.
I need to have
When
a
you're
better
looking at,
workflow.
Here's your income for the week, and it breaks it down like how you did each day. It says right there, this is the total you're owed after
220 is banned too.
fees and chargebacks.
You can say it freely here.
So there is a possibility that you can charge back on Kick, supposedly. I haven't experienced it yet, but it says right on the page that you can charge back.
Why is he
so
telling
it
us
makes me feel
this?
like it's possible.
It's the Streisand effect.
I mean, it's all, isn't it all
I guess now all of China knows how they can abuse the Kick gifted subsystem.
also possible on Twitch? And I'm almost positive that Kick and Twitch use almost the same system. You have a long-time
Hello,
lurker. Here's the
beautiful.
thing. He's like, oh, I don't trust Iron Chef Sakai.
Yeah, it's because I was.
He can't do anything. Like, he's not, you understand, he's not tipping. If he was tipping, you could say, oh, there's a risk that he's going to, like, charge back. But he's not tipping. He's doing things that there's nothing you can do. Like, you cannot charge back a super chat. You can't charge back a gifted sub on Kick. Those are contributions that is like no take backsies, right? Like, there's no refunding it. So it's all good.
And DSP getting even more paranoid by the second. He is now calling out Ether again. He wants to know if he's Iron Chef Sakai, if he's trolling him. He wants to know about those chargebacks, dude.
Understand something? Anything you say in my chat is micro-analyzed by my stalker trolls.
They can always go to the bank
so, for example,
and say
one of
that
them
the
right now
charge
is
was
in
fraudulent.
YouTube chat.
I mean, but would
says,
it be
ask
worth
Ether
it?
why it was okay to make fun of your paranoia
220
in
is banned on site,
post-stream
got
chat
blocked by him
when
on
you've been
Twitter.
consistently trolled like this for years. I don't know what you said in post-stream chat because I don't have paranoia. I'm not like stalking the chat.
Dave,
I have
you
no idea what
crazy.
you said. But that, I mean,
Charge
they
back your
probably recorded
offspring
every word
43
you've ever
years
said in
later?
chat, and they have like a fucking running tally.
We're gonna
of
have
it.
to read the
And
terms
then
of
what they'll do is
service.
they'll cross-reference that with other things. Stands.
I do want to point something out here. How he says he doesn't stalk his viewers on Kick. He doesn't look at everything they say. However, on Kick,
He's not
you can look at the
responsible
chat
for what
history
people
of
do
a person,
outside of his streams, he
and you can
says.
see exactly every single thing they say. But of course, DSP is the most honest person on the planet. You can trust him, dude. And this week, he is playing Mafia, Suikoden 2, and a bunch of games. He's worried the whales will not show up. He will not hit the goal.
Never too late.
And he's gonna tell people, please step up, because he's worried about support on those streams.
So here's the deal. We're at 14
Shout out to
goals.
H-Bomb, by the way. Huge fan
We
of
want to hit
H-Bomb.
20 goals by the first stream on Thursday.
And the
If
kid
we
voice
do,
filter just,
then we'll be
it
doing
just sounds
DSP
right.
Tries It, the adult
Between that and the
Happy
Zesty
Meal
Phil.
from McDonald's. If we happen to do even better than
And
that
of course
hit
he's
the
talking about
hit
McDonald's
20
and
goals
the adult
earlier than that,
Happy Meal.
we'll do it even earlier. But if we're going to do it this week, we have to hit that by the first stream on Thursday because I'm off on Friday and Saturday. Okay?
Zesty
I
voice
would
is
love
your
to do it
fave.
this week. I already told you I would buy both. I'd buy the Nugget Happy Meal and the Quarter Pounder Happy Meal so I get two of the toys and we'll
You
see what
never
they
know.
are.
Stranger
Just like I
things
did
have
with
happened.
the Minecraft meal months ago. Or I would kind of a similar DSP
You know what? At
Tries
this point, I wouldn't even
okay?
be surprised.
So I hope you guys will support the stream today. I am nervous about it, and here's why. The last two Mafia streams did very poorly. One of them only did like 30, 40 bucks, and another did like maybe 70, 80 bucks. We have not even come close to hitting a support goal during a Mafia stream since the premiere of Mafia about a week ago.
We're doing a game
So
on it.
outside of the
I love
premiere-
this. This is my favorite part.
You know? And the thing is, we're already halfway through the game. I'm gonna beat it. It's 2 more streams to wrap it up. We're definitely beating the game this week. But if we have a couple streams here, because I'm playing it today and Wednesday, and we don't hit the goals then we're probably not doing GSP Tries It this week.
I'm nervous
you know?
for 2 reasons.
Unless people are
My
overly
one big
generous and we end
bill
up hitting
and my
multiple
second
goals on
big
other
bill.
streams, then we're not gonna be doing it. So, let's get some support today.
Look, if my
for
kid was
Mafia.
Phil, I would
Let's
be
hit
an
the goal on
internet
the
hater
stream
too.
so that we stay on
I
pace
got
to
the
do DSP
inside
Tries
dirt.
It
You know
for
he still
Thursday,
shits himself.
okay? Hopefully that sounds good. I want to do it on Thursday with you guys or earlier.
I mean, you all know. We
But,
saw the video. We
we
heard
gotta
the
make
video.
it happen, and we gotta not have a completely dead stream where I'm playing Mafia and no one
And
talks
Darkwing, I'm
and
gonna
no one
see you.
supports.
I'm gonna do you one better.
hopefully
Dave
that's not the
already
case
is
today.
an internet legend detractor. I'm gonna just say it.
Personally,
Papa
I have
Phil
enjoyed
is
Mafia.
a certified
I think that
hater.
it's a pretty good game. It's not the best game I've ever played, but it's certainly not a terrible game. It's entertaining. It's got that vibe of watching like an old school, you know,
I'd
Mafia
say that's
movie.
true. That's probably why he has
And
such a.
I'm looking forward to see how it makes
affinity for
progress
scat.
today.
And would you look at that? Out of nowhere, we have a video from Justin Wong.
Justin
I
Wong.
ran with Darkside Phil on rank in CVS 2. This has got to be a good video about Darkside Phil, right? I mean, they're buddies from the FGC. There's no way Justin Wong is going to talk
All right,
bad
after the
about
Justin
Darkside
Wong,
Phil.
I gotta wind down for the evening. The beautiful in real life female style waifu has
Oh my
walked in the
God.
door.
Oh, that was tricky. That was so tricky right there. What's up, everybody? This is Justin Wong. We're back with another
Look at this.
CVS2
Look at this
video.
editing.
And today,
Look at this
finally,
production
we
values.
got the
This is
chance,
why
we
Justin
got a
Wong
chance
is so
to fight
good
against
and Phil is so
Darkside
shit.
Phil. So we decided to run some games in CVS2 because we ran into each other in rank. So obviously, I picked some ratio 4. I picked some random teams. He wanted to fight by main team. So if you guys want to see the action, make sure you guys hit the like, share, subscribe.
Didn't he
turn the
wipe the floor with
notifications.
him? That's a shutout. Holy shit, kind of
Yeah,
sad.
that's a hard link.
Welcome.
That's such a hard link.
His Ken
It's
is
on.
great too. His Ken is super good. Every
I've
character
been
is
saying
good,
this the
man.
entire night. It's been a red carpet affair. All the heavy hitters have been coming through.
He's a who. Yo, he is jumping.
You know, if we didn't get that emergency,
bro, my man is hopping.
Amber Lynn stream, it's actually been a minute, hasn't it?
To be honest, I don't even know. Hey guys, can I ask you a question?
Big things.
What's my real team?
Girl,
Claude, Chun-Li, Sagat. Is that my real team?
They're overweight. They're fat.
DSP's doing good.
Good to see
but
everybody.
So
but
Vega,
I will be adjourning.
Sagat's my real team.
After this Justin
And
Wong
now
segment.
DSP's gonna retcon jerking off on stream on May 1st.
Now,
but do you guys have somewhere that
your
we can raid out
question.
to? Anybody that's live on YouTube right now that we can raid out to? We had a very, very productive
I talked about this
interesting
many
conversation
times.
about all of the
I don't shy away from talking about it because
Psycho
the
Stu,
real reason that I survived
Raja Jackson
is because
stuff.
I owned it.
We hit a
And
ton
because
of
I made a
goals.
joke
We
out
watched
of it and I
more
laughed with it while the
stuff
whole
about
world was
Adult Swim
laughing
than
at me. I laughed
DSP
too.
tonight. It's been a very
I feel like
good,
if I had done it the
very good
opposite and
stream.
instead
I would try to raid out the PWR's channel, but he wouldn't let
me. It didn't happen.
I've tried it before.
It would have
You
been
know what?
very
Chase
poorly
is
scripted,
Chase is live.
the
We're gonna
end.
go hang out with Chase.
But instead, I treated it like a stupid, embarrassing, funny thing that could have happened to anyone, and it panned out well. Now, hold on one second here. Get this.
But I think the real question we've got here is, when is the next Clone Hero
To be honest,
stream? When is it? The people want to know.
I feel like I am pretty lucky in that regard. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I was a unique guy in a situation where so many people on the internet at that point were already making fun of me for like, this is how you don't play and stuff, that it didn't really matter that there was another thing that they were trying to tack on that was embarrassing. If everyone is already saying, this guy is a joke, he's a bad gamer, and all of this. Keep in mind, this was before I was an interactive streamer. I didn't do anything like I'm doing right now. It was more just doing raw playthroughs and trying to put out quality playthroughs, right?
Oh my god, my fucking ears. Jesus.
Here we go.
How did he expect this to work?
They are. So, yeah, like, because already people had kind of made
cooking
me out
streams
to be a joke
coming
on
up.
the internet
Let's
and
go.
stuff like that. I think that's why I was able to laugh it off and people laughed at me, but it was okay. Like, if it was the first time you ever heard about DSP and that's what you heard, you probably would have been like, what the hell?
I had a
Was
delicious
this degenerate
dinner tonight,
loser?
in fact.
But
love
love
to hear it.
God, now that's an embarrassing
I'm sure she
thing
would
that
love to
happened,
check it out, too.
Also, let's be very honest here. I was very lucky that absolutely nothing was shown. Because the truth of the matter is, nothing was shown
I lied.
whatsoever.
Let's wait
Nothing.
until
It
after
was
he
just my
talks
stupid
about the
bull
incident,
face,
and then we'll
awful
adjourn
resolution,
for the stream. We
peach
gotta let
fuzz,
him
no
finish.
audio.
Oh God, I
didn't
can't
see
believe
what I
I
was
said that
looking
out
at.
loud.
Obviously, there was no nudity or anything. No, really, it was not true sexual
Yes,
content.
and big ups,
There's more
congratulations
sexual
on the new
content shown
spot.
in a movie like American
Congratulations.
Pie than was in that clip, right? So I was very lucky because if I had shown anything,
They say
or
a
if there was
rising tide
audio
lifts
that had
all
been
ships, and
captured or
for
something,
one of the most
oh boy,
toxic communities
that
on the
probably
internet,
would
you
have
guys have
definitely been like
the best.
not able to come back from. But I
You
did
turned
get
live
lucky
on
in that regard,
stream.
okay? Now, a lot of people say, well, how did that whole go down and everything? It's honestly, it's a pretty simple story. It's just a sad one. And
Yeah,
I've
we'll
told it
finish when
before.
he's done with
Some
talking
people
about
to this
his
day accuse me of
incident.
faking it. Are you insane? You think I would fake
No,
something
they
like that?
actually
It's like I've said, it was my
claimed
most
that you were
embarrassing
saying that you
moment
were
of my life. And like the one
scratching your
silver
leg.
lining I take out of it is that no matter what happens to me for the rest of my life, I've already experienced my most embarrassing moment. There's no way I can
Phil, no, there's still a chance. You can do it again. You
have
can
a
do it
more
all over
embarrassing
again.
moment than that.
It's been a
Really?
great
Like,
stream.
what
and
else
it's
could there be
literally
more
all your guys'
embarrassing than
fault.
that?
Like
So
this
I'm
is
good in
literally
that
one of the
regard. I got
first
it out of my system
live
relatively
streams
early,
over on YouTube
right?
where we got over 100 views.
In regards to the
We spent
incidents,
most of
now
the
that
stream
the
celebrating
most
in the
embarrassing
green
moment
room.
has happened, you know.
We barely
I honestly
watched any
think, like,
DSP.
things
We were
have
just
slowly
kicking it.
gotten
We were
better
talking
since
about
then, honestly, if you want to know the truth.
other shit. And I can't wait to go back and
That
listen
really
to the
was the
mic.
low
I want
point
to
of
make
my
sure
life.
that everything sounds good.
So what's the story
I'll
behind
be
it?
forever hyper-fixated
It's not
on it.
complicated at all. At that time frame, things were falling apart for me.
Oh my God, he's still
In my-
talking.
This was
I'm
9
really
years
sorry
ago,
about
okay?
this.
Things were falling
I thought that
apart
this
for
was
me
going to
piece
be
by
a quick
piece
one
my
and
entire
done.
life. So first of all, I moved out here in 2014. I lived in Connecticut originally, but I basically
Real shit.
spent like
Real
all
shit.
of my money that I had earned on YouTube for this move. to
we
buy
spent the majority
house,
of it talking
to move
about that.
across the country.
Did you see that crazy shit that happened in California?
I overspent
on that indie promotion.
Basically expecting that I was always going to make the same amount of money. Within 2 years of me moving, my income was like
off
half.
With that. We were chopping it up.
So
literally went
I was
like an hour
completely
and a
screwed
half.
because I was already
awesome.
up to eyeballs in debt, and I didn't see a way out of this financially. I thought that I had completely screwed myself up entirely for the rest of my life. So just that,
exactly.
Okay,
we're
was
the only
one
ones
big
keeping them
problem
afloat.
that was going on. Then my personal life started to unravel. You know, I was with a significant other. I'm no longer
just
with her
say her
since
name. Her name was
2017,
Jenna.
by the way. My current,
she's not Asian.
You know, my wife and everything I met after that.
No,
okay?
not Jenna. I'm sorry. Jesus.
So anyway,
we've hit a lot
I've
of
been
goals.
with this, you know, this girl for a while.
Panda,
and
Jenna.
We decided to move and start a life together. And at first it was fine, but basically as soon as stuff started to happen, like financial issues and heavy trolling on the internet, basically our whole relationship fell apart. Like, we just stopped wanting to spend time together. We didn't really talk that much. We lived in the same house,
but who would
want to
talk to her anyway?
She
was so
she went off and got a
on
job
camera.
for herself. And
I can only imagine how it was
friends
like.
while I was at home
that
all the time
24/7.
working to pay the bills. And
his name was
house,
Robert
basically.
Paulson.
So
Panda Lee.
The entire thing had fallen apart. I mean, it got to the point where we weren't barely talking or interacting, and it sucked because, you know, at that point there's no privacy. We live in the same house, so how do you have any privacy to yourself when you're living with someone who's almost just like a roommate, right? It was just messed up. Now the thing is, we didn't want to tell the internet about
Panda.
that because everyone would just turn it into drama. So
the whole Panda
lied
thing
and
happened
fibbed,
before
and
me.
We basically made a bunch of stuff up constantly. There was a couple times we tried to make it still work. Like, we went on a trip once to Seattle, and maybe this trip is like kind of the last straw where we'll click again and things will work out.
It
but it just didn't
work
work
if you
out.
called
Right?
it
It was
last
destined
straw.
to fail.
Maybe last
It really
hurrah,
wasn't a
maybe.
good relationship.
I don't know.
To begin with, to be
Poor
honest.
choice of words there.
Okay. Anyway, so my personal relationship was falling apart at the seams.
You came in after.
I was up to my eyeballs in debt. I was constantly being trolled.
Rekindle the flame. That's it.
And
Thank
so
you.
basically, what I saw
Oh my God.
was that this room, this office, as I called it back then. Now I call it more of a studio because I have so much fancy stuff in here now. But back then I just considered it my office, right?
No.
My workspace. This was literally the only room in the house where I could be private, where we didn't have a shared space where she would have access to it. You know what I'm saying? When I was in here and the door was closed, that's me time, right?
Me time.
Problem
what about the
being,
shower?
She was almost
What about when she
always
was at
home.
work?
Yes, she had a job, so there was a few times a week when she went to work. For the
How
most part,
is he gooning?
The only time that I got to myself, to be for myself,
Came in
was
after
here
Kat?
in this room.
I can't remember when I
So
came
how
in.
did this
Like
situation
20,
happen?
20,
Well,
20,
I was insanely stressed out. We weren't really together. You know, I was at my wit's end. I wanted some private time, and I idiotically tried to squeeze in some private time at the
poor
only
choice
time
of
that I could,
words,
like
poor
literally
choice
as
of
I was
words.
starting my work stream, which is the stupidest thing you could possibly do, but it
Yeah,
wasn't like
it's the
I was
stupidest
in
thing
my
you can
right
call it, the
mind.
work stream.
I was
Fuck
insanely
outta
stressed
here.
out. I was doing dumb things. I mean, daily people were baiting me into doing rage bait shit on stream. And,
Yeah, he was doing
you know,
more
like I
than
said, it was
rage
just a
bait.
very different time of my life. And I'm so happy now things are
Squeezing
so very
my
different.
hog.
I'm much wiser.
Getting
I'm
another
older.
bait in.
I don't usually, you know, fall for dumb shit like
Holy
that. I
shit,
do
he's
still
still
sometimes,
talking
but
about
not
this,
all
guys.
the time.
I'm really sorry.
And things are just a lot different. Okay, I'm so happy that I met my wife, and I'm happy.
You know,
to
every
marry
time he
this
says that
great
out
life
loud,
together.
it
Like I
really
said, my home
reinforces
life
the
outside
idea
of
that
this
he's not
room is
happy with his
amazing.
wife
It's
because maybe
really,
she doesn't
really good.
exist anymore.
And it's
because
actually
she
getting
left.
better now that things are better. With
Yeah,
support,
someone's
we can
baiting.
take extra days off. Like this week, we're gonna have an extra day off. We can spend time together. It's gonna be really,
Hold
really
up.
good. Okay.
Wait a minute.
But anyway, yeah. So this room was basically my one escape from this depressing life that I had behind the scenes. You know, and I know that sounds messed up. It really
And you know, he
was.
was
Like, it really
so
was
angry before he
dysfunction.
met his
It was
wife, too.
A split existence where we had to keep up appearances to make everyone think that we were still happy and together.
Oh, so you were
I'm not even
lying
kidding.
to
We
your
basically
audience
worked
even back
together
then?
Almost a full 2 years.
I'm shocked.
That we still lived together. Because remember, we moved out here 2014.
Oh my
I
God!
would argue
shut the
probably it
fuck
was
up.
around middle to late 2015 that the whole thing fell apart. And then we still were together, but not really, until, what was it, like...
She realized the
beginning of
money dried up and
2017.
she
I want
was
to say it was
outta
February,
there.
March of 2017 when we broke up.
Oh
And
my
she-
God! You know what, guys? I think we're just gonna call it a stream there. I am literally done with this, guys. I had so much fun hanging out with you all, and it's all your fault. I blame each and every one of you guys. I came here. I came in this thinking, all right, We'll wrap up right after this. And he kept talking. And he kept talking. And I cannot believe it. That we're retreading the same shit. Oh my god. Sav, no!
Kinda Sav became a member. Kinda Sav celebrates 4 months of membership. Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for the 4 months, Sav! A card-carrying member of the level 99 lore core. And I didn't come all this way just to come all this way. I already closed out camo. And I'll see you on the other side of this.